Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So, ladies, I'm going to talk about 4 reasons why men don't take you seriously, okay? And what I mean seriously, I'm talking about, seriously as in they don't take you seriously as a woman they would, make a girlfriend or a wife. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm going to go 1 through 4. This is in no order of importance. I'm going to just, name them and, go in, right? So, the first thing that you're doing that makes a man not take you serious is you're flaky. You're flaky. So if you're one of these extremely flaky women, this guy's not going to take you seriously, right? So, if you flake on the first date, he's definitely not going to take you seriously. And some guys, they'll sort of not want to see you at all if you flaked on that first date, right? But let's say you've been seeing this guy maybe 1 or 2, 3 dates or whatever. Y'all been hanging out, and then you start to get flaky. He's trying to see you, but then 1 minute you're like, yeah, next minute you're like, oh, I can't make it, and all this other stuff. And imagine you're actually interested in this guy, because I know sometimes you'll flake on a dude because you're not interested. But if you're interested in the guy and you're flaking on him maybe because you're like, oh, I just don't feel sexy today, or I'm too tired, or whatever the fuck it is, he's not going to take you seriously. Now, this guy will continue to have sex with you if he can, but he's not going to take you seriously. So that's number 1. You're flaky. Now, the second reason why a guy is not going to take you seriously, and this is very, very important, and I think I touched on this on an earlier video that I did last month, but the second reason why a guy's not going to take you seriously is you told on yourself. You told on yourself. So what does that mean? That means that you have said something that made him know that you're super sexual, but at the same time, you're not being super sexual with him. So, for example, I had a friend who went out with this girl the other day, and, they met on, I think, Tinder or one of them sites, and they were chit-chatting, and then they exchanged numbers. They were, talking on the phone or whatever. And she was basically telling him, she was like, yeah, she's like, I'm bisexual. I really like a lot of sexual stuff. I get freaky. I've done this. I've done, like, she was talking all this shit. Right. So, he's like, cool. That's cool. Right. So, of course, he's thinking if she's this open sexually, then, when we get together, we could have some sex. But then what happened was when they got together, she was on some, oh, I kind of want to take it slow. I don't need to get to know you, blah, 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 right? So basically, he didn't take her seriously because she told on herself. He's thinking, wait a second, you just told me how sexual you are, but then now you want to take it slow with me? I can't take you seriously. Are you serious? Are you serious? You understand? You just told me all of the crazy shit you do, but then now you don't want to do that now. And you're telling this to me. So, one, the guy feels insulted because he's like, so you're cool with just having hookups with all these other dudes, but not me. That's crazy to me, right? So he's not really taking you seriously because you told on yourself. You told that you were this super sexual woman, but at the same time, you're acting like you're not with that guy. Now you want to take it slow and do all this other stuff. So he's seeing your behavior as inconsistent, so that he doesn't take you seriously. Now, the ironic part about this is that the fourth, reason, which I'm going to get to, almost seems like it will, contradict this one, but it kind of doesn't. But the second one is you told on yourself. Now, the third reason why a guy won't take you seriously is you have a bad attitude. You understand? Your attitude stinks. Y'all on a date, you're kind of bitchy, you're not really kind, you're not really pleasant to be around. You just got an attitude. Now, you may be in a bad mood that day or whatever it is. That doesn't matter. If he senses that bad attitude, he's not going to take you seriously, right? So that's number 3. Now, the fourth reason he's not going to take you seriously is he thinks you're a hoe, okay? He thinks you're a hoe, right? So if he thinks that you've been fucking around and sleeping around with a whole bunch of dudes and all this other stuff, he's going to think that you're a hoe, and he's going to be like, I'm not going to take this chick seriously as a long-term partner. Right? Now, what's funny about this is, like I said, it seems like, you know, it sort of not contradicts number 2 where I said that you told on yourself, but the thing is this, when I was saying that you told on yourself about you saying you like all these sexual things, and then the guy meets you and you're like, I want to take it slow, and he's like, but I thought you was trying to get sexual. You may be thinking, but doesn't that make you look like a hoe? See, the thing is this, if a guy steps to you, now some guys they're just gonna think you're a hoe regardless if you have sex with anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is how ridiculous some men think. But if you were saying to a guy up front, like, yeah, I'm real sexual, I like to do this, I like to do that, and then y'all have sex and hook up, and then he keeps hooking up with you, he may end up starting to like you because he's starting to catch feelings for you and all this other stuff, and then he may be your man at some point if he likes you that much. Right? So, you know, when you told on yourself, but you sort of followed through and were consistent with that type of character you portrayed as that sexual woman, he may end up liking you and keep hooking up with you if y'all hooked up. But if a guy just thinks you're a hoe, or he senses you're a hoe, or he finds out you're a hoe, you understand? A lot of times he's not going to take you seriously as a girlfriend. He will just, you know, hit it a couple times and keep it moving. All right. So that's pretty much it, ladies. Listen, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 2 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.